All right, everybody, I'm back here to do another reading for you guys. And I just wanted to say thank you again to everyone who has liked, shared, and subscribed. Um, you guys are amazing, and it's really nice to feel supported, to just be like reaffirmed in that, what I'm doing is what I'm called to do. So without any further ado, let's go. Let's get started. We'll start with the Light Seers Tarot deck and go from there. Whatever, wants to come out. There's nothing, specific here. Okay, so Knight of Swords. It came out reversed, but I'm just not sure. I don't feel like I want to take reversals right now. So, Three of Swords. Okay, so Knight of Swords and Three of Swords. Someone's in pain. Knight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Jeez. Six of Swords. That's a lot of freaking swords. And the Moon. And the Page of Cups. So these are both Cancerian energies. The swords are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies. We have 6 and 9. We have like living in a nightmare and escaping. Okay, so escaping the nightmare of the heartbreak caused by the Knight of Swords. It came out reversed. Yes, so I mean, Knight of Swords reverse is, like narcissistic, manipulative, maybe mentally abusive. That would make sense. So you are someone coming out of a mentally abusive relationship. It was hidden, either this was something that you hid from other people or you didn't realize you were even in it till you came out of it. And we have a Page of Cups. Like when pigs fly. That's what I'm getting from that. When pigs fly. Like somebody thought that you were never going to leave. They thought they had you good. Because you're younger than them. And they were so mentally abusive and manipulative. They never thought that you would escape. All right, what else? Oh, the Devil. Okay, so they never thought you would escape the Devil, but you did. You did. You made it out. You escaped this devil. Knight of Swords reverse. What else do we need to know here? Things. Maybe this has something to do with materialism. Maybe it's people, places, and things, right? And that devil energy, that addictive energy. Maybe it's things, triggering things. Yeah. Maybe this is someone who used things to trigger you. and to put you in this mental torment. And you figured out how, yeah, see, people, places, and things. Yes. Okay. So this is someone who was like addicted to mentally torturing you secretly, covertly, like a covert narcissist. Okay. Devil, addiction, like they're demons. You know what I mean? Just like enjoyed like preying on you. Okay. Oh, I like this. But you are done hurting. You're done hurting. You said, hell no, I'm not doing this anymore. Something woke you up to what was going on and to what was hidden. And you said, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that anymore. What else do we need to know? Dream come true. So you're going from a nightmare to the dream come true. Let's see what else we can get out of this. Oh, prophetic dreams right after dream come true. Received dreams which seemed to be clear prophecies of subsequent events. So you had some kind of premonition, some kind of prophetic dream or warning about this situation, and that's what kind of woke you up to it. And because as it started coming to fruition, that's when you realized what was going on and that you needed to get the frick out. Venus, this has been coming out a lot, Venus, lately. The urge to be sociable and express affections, harmony, values, and beauty. So, yeah, so you are a genuinely kind and loving person. You were looking for the same. You thought you'd found it. This person definitely led you to believe that. Claircognizance, the ability to have clear knowing with no practical explanation for why. But somewhere, somehow, some way, you knew eventually at some point, right, that was not the case, that it was not true. And you are a divine light keeper. The light beings are sent to Earth to help people to uplift humanity and support the collective's awakening process. So you may have actually been targeted because you are a divine light keeper. And hospitality, the special ability God gives to someone to provide an open home and warm welcome to those in need of food, lodging, and fellowship. So you opened yourself, your home, your mind, your heart up to this person, because it's kind of just what like comes naturally to you, um, until it became clear to you that this person was not safe to do that with, right? You scholar, you learned, absorbed, and integrate information from the world around them. So unfortunately, you had to learn the hard way, right? That the world is not all sunshine and roses. Not necessarily scientific, can also get general information about life. Yeah. So, this was all kind of divinely orchestrated, meant to be anyways, because there were things that God wanted you to learn, things you needed to learn and understand, like the world is not all sunshine and roses, but that you can make it that way. You can manifest that through hard work, effort, community, working together with the divine and your community. Self-confidence. What was the bravest thing you've ever done? Why did you do it? How did you feel afterward? And what does failure mean to you? So you had the confidence maybe you had to find the confidence to get through this whole situation, and the strength. But, builds character, right? Everything for a purpose. What else? Right. And, failure was just not an option for you. Get out of jail free card. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Yeah. So you were a prisoner, right? A mental prisoner of this Knight of Swords in reverse. You escaped, maybe by learning not to care about this person or what or anyone else thinks of you. That's how you free yourself. That's how you particularly freed yourself from this situation. And self-compassion. What do you need right now? Yeah, you had to start looking at your own needs, putting yourself first. How do you long to hear from others? That's sad. You still love these people. You still have compassion for these people. And that's important. I mean, that's part of what makes you like a light worker, right? Is that no matter what these people have done, you still have love and compassion for them, because that is what God wants for us. Just because they did us wrong doesn't mean we have to be, in a negative energy and hateful, resentful, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, learning to be able to remove yourself from a person, place, or thing, and detach yourself emotionally from it, but still have, a certain level of love and compassion and empathy for these people, but like from a distance. And take the elevator down. Yes. Okay. So these people, you're ascending, they're descending, or they descended and tried to get you to come down to their level. Um, Connecting with the five senses will help you calm down. Name the following: 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear to this. Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. Because my son, my son, we are working on, some behavioral issues with my son. And one of the things that we have been doing lately is that when he gets upset, we pull out the like children's anger management deck of cards, and we pull out a card and we do whatever it says. This is exactly what that card said yesterday. So to have this exact message come out in this reading it tells me something. And that maybe this page of cups too is children. Maybe there are younger people involved in this situation, and that is why you felt you needed to walk away to help them heal, so that they didn't end up taking the elevator down like this Knight of Swords in reverse. And you had to use every tool in your toolbox, right? To to escape, to get out of this situation, to escape the devil, to escape the Satanism, right? The demonic, devilish, negative, low vibrational, low frequency people, places, and things, right? You had to use every tool in your toolbox, every sense, everything. He took everything you had, every dime you had, every ounce of willpower that you had, everything that you had learned, everything. He took everything you had to get out of this. 3 good things. to save 3 good things, to save 3 children from the same fate, from suffering the same fate that you did, the same as a child, I'm guessing, and that this Knight of Swords did, that made them the way that they were, right? Breaking the generational curses, escaping Satanism, and not even realizing that you were in it until you came out. Because sometimes that's how things go, right? You don't realize you're being abused till you get away from your abuser, and then you're like, oh my God, my life is totally different now. I didn't realize just how bad what I was in was. And so I think that that is something that is happening a lot right now. People are escaping Satanism without even realizing that they were in it and around it, and not even really understanding that, Satanism is hidden. It's hidden. A lot of it is hidden right now in our society. We don't see it. We don't know it. Those who know and see it, because they've already, gotten out of it, or they're coming out of it, or they're currently fighting it. And it looks different than you might expect. I can't remember now what his name was. Aleister Crowley, maybe, I think it was. Like, he's like the face of Satanism, and he made it look, cool and fun, and but that is not the true, face of Satanism. There's talk about the secret societies, and what they're doing behind the scenes, and and that they're, really worshiping Satan. Yes, that could possibly be, but at the same time, I think a lot of people who have fallen prey to Satanism at this point in time don't even realize that they're doing it. Like, they have come to a point of, of worshiping who they think is God, but really is Satan, because they're not asking the right questions. Like, is this having a good result or a positive result? What is the intention here? Are you actually following God, or are you following people? Are you following man? Things like that. And and the people that you are following, are they, what is it that they hold dear? Is it materialism? Is it people, places, and things? Or is it spirit? Is it love? Is it love thy neighbor? Is things like that. That's the difference between, and not, people, so many people just blindly following what they think is right, because it's the Christian thing to do, when in reality, maybe it's not necessarily all that Christian. Maybe it's more devilish, it's more demonic. They just don't know better, because they're told it's Christian, it's Catholic, it's this, it's that. And they don't realize, who or what they're actually, worshiping, deifying, because they don't even take the time to stop and think about the consequences of these actions that they're taking, of what they're doing. And they don't place value in the right things, because they're so focused on getting it right or pleasing people instead of pleasing God. And they don't bother to challenge, because either they're too lazy, too afraid, whatever. But you You did challenge. You were not afraid. Um, yeah, you were not afraid to challenge the hive mind, right? This devilish satanic, thing is very much about like just following the crowd, like doing what you're told, protecting, right? So to challenge the right the narrative, the queen bee, so to speak, right? In a beehive, the queen bee is the queen bee, and all the other worker bees just do what they're told. But you didn't do that. You weren't afraid to challenge the narrative, to challenge the authority, and in the right way. You know what I mean? Not just in a devilish way, which is just to opposition, just for opposition or for fun or to create chaos. You did it with a purpose, for a purpose. um and it may well have saved your life if you're anything like me in my situation. All right, not getting anything else out of that deck, so we're going to switch to this one. So I've been talking a lot lately about how God or spirit speaks. Sometimes, we've done the whole like experience, like the whole entire experience. In the video of, God's spirit speaks, are you receiving the message? And then in my last video, I spoke about the numbers, things like that. Okay, so this is something I feel like spirit is saying to you, that there might be a movie that you need to watch today, or a movie that you're going to see today, something that's just going to pop up, and it's a message. There's a message in it somewhere for you. So take the time to analyze and think about it. How does it pertain to you in your situation? Is there a message in there? Is spirit speaking to you through that movie? Is God speaking to you through that movie? Because that is another way that God and spirit speak. And are you listening? And group healing. So this movie may or may not be about group healing. Like I said, it may be a movie that comes to mind that you think of and you say, "Oh, yeah, I think I'll go to watch that movie." It may be a movie that just pops up naturally, but there's something about this, about a movie today and group healing. So maybe you need to watch a movie as a family, like together as a family, as part of your healing process with your children. Um, yeah, that's kind of what I am getting out of that, actually, very much so. More than I think about it. Family movie night. Yes, honey. I see. Yes, you have that. Let's just put that away. You can go. I would just throw that out, really. Yes, I think you should probably throw it away. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so what else? Yeah. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else can you tell us about this message? Taurus, the sensual. So, are we still in Taurus season, or have we moved into Gemini yet? I think we're still in Taurus season. So, yeah, I mean, this is telling me this is like a now word, right? This is a now moment. This is something that you need to do, like right now, today. What else? Or you may be a Taurus, or one of your children may be a Taurus, or you're maybe working with a Taurus. Like right as of right now, the only signs we have out right now are like the water signs and the air signs, and then this Taurus. Okay, so opposition, tension, and opposites, and dreams and spirit. Okay, so yeah. So opposition, tension, and opposites, Neptune, dreams, and spirit. So this is something I'm getting, that you and this uh, probably father of your children um, were opposites, right? You had different dreams, different values, different spiritual practices, right? So like you may have been you both may have considered yourself like religious, right? Christians, right? But somehow he's worshiping the wrong God, or the wrong side, right? Like you worshiped God and they worshiped the devil, like literally. And whether they did it knowingly or unknowingly, it created, a problem that maybe took you a long time to see and figure out and escape. Um, but yeah, so that is what I'm getting there. Let me just pull a few more cards from tarot, but we'll use a different deck and see what comes out. Is there anything that they need to know? So death is what came out. Pluto, Scorpio, water. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation. So I'm getting that this is another child. So like, let's say that the Knight of Swords is the father, air sign. Mother is the moon, Cancer sign, like water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? Taurus is a child. Scorpio is a child, an individual. Oh, oh, the moon is Pisces. Okay, but still water sign. So you have the water sign versus the air sign. And there it is again. Okay. So we have the moon and the King of Swords again coming out together as a couple, right? So this is like the mother and the father of this family. And then there's children, Taurus and Scorpio. And there's a third child. Can you tell me what the sign of the third child is, please? Strength, Sun, Leo. So Leo. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is there's a family. The mother is a Pisces, likely a Pisces, most likely a Pisces, but definitely a water sign. Father is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign. The children are Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. This is very specific. This is a very specific message. Um, for whoever this is, I I empathize. I sympathize. I know what you're going through because I've been there. Um, I hope that this message gets to you. I hope that anyone watching this message shares it to make sure that it gets where it needs to go. Know that you are going to be okay. Your children are going to be okay. Just remember to take the time to do things with your children like family movie night. And don't ever stop because they need you. They need you. They need you so they don't fall prey to the same things that their father did. Sending you all the light and love that I have in my heart. Good luck.